Should Go is the first track of the album, that's for sure.
Basically a fucking huge riff, a fucking gub in the face, do you know what I mean, to start things off.
And, it grabs your attention and then immediately diverts it by going, hang on a minute, that's a bit of a weird riff, but you kind of can still come to terms with it.
Quite a funky song. There's a strong rhythm section behind it, keeping a solid pattern going pretty much the whole way through by the chorus and the bridge.
Which is almost a hook in and of itself.
Lyrically, it sets up a nice theme for the whole record.
What everything you've been told is a lie. It's an exaggerated version of the truth. People tell you you need such and such in order to have a meaningful existence, but it's not exactly always the case.
Yeah, because it sort of sat as an idea in a demo in D standard, and I just remember Damon showing me an updated version. Dropped down to C, which is sort of the tuning that most of the songs are in, and it was really like, ooh, yeah.
Whispers Like Roars. It's a very up-tempo song.
A catchy number, one you can shake your hips to.
A bit of a departure from what we've done before, but it didn't feel unnatural.
The song itself is sort of written about social media and sort of how whispers may sound like roars via the internet. So don't always believe whatever you hear.
You can make going to Nando's for dinner the most exciting thing in the universe if you put it on social media. So it's that kind of idea, you know. Nothing is what it seems, especially when it's on the internet.
I basically forced myself to write the lyrics in a period of a few hours, and came out great. I love how that song came out.
But I like it as a first single because it sort of it's a good generalisation of the album as a whole.
I really like the guitars in that song a lot. Arcane Roots, Devin Townsend and Supergrass, I think, for that one. Talk It Out, the 1 in 7.
What a riff, not me, what a riff.
During the recording process, that song really came into its own because when we had the demo of it, it was very bare bones, and it was one of those songs that really took shape when we actually came to record it properly.
It's quite a fun song to play because you can get some really interesting sort of offbeat grooves. Some of the hi-hats are quite interesting. I really enjoyed writing that.
It's about people that have issues and people close to them that they can talk about it, but they don't seem to. So
When we were writing the lyrics, we were talking about it ourselves as a band, and Robin Williams, his death occurred and around the same time, and it was just sort of something that went into the lyrics. Just essentially friends being there for each other and like never feeling like they haven't got anyone else to talk to. Won't Go Running's probably my favourite track on the record.
Probably a band favourite off of the album.
For a long time, I think it was my favourite track. It's hard to pick a favourite of your own tracks because obviously you listen to them and you're like, oh, you won't write music that you don't like.
It's probably the spaciest thing we've ever done in terms of the verses. It's yeah, sounds like this.
that was what was so fun about it, is that it's something fresh, something new that we were experimenting with. It all came from an idea that just came out of nowhere.
We go down to these jam nights and get involved, jam with local musicians, and everyone's swapping instruments and all the rest of it. But there was one night where I was sat watching Jay, Jake and Tang and another friend of ours all like jamming this these chords and this like tune. It was like, and I was feeling it. I just kept hearing this melody in my head, so I like went up, jumped on the mic, and started just freestyling these words.
And then it wasn't until a few months later until we kind of remembered what it was we were even doing. And then I think Damon sort of solidified some riffage to go behind it, and it just it came along quite easily. We didn't really force it, and I think you can hear that in the song, definitely.
It was so natural how it all came together. It just already sat so nice. But that was the first one where we all sort of sat back and were like, "Whoa, are we doing this? Are we making songs that sound that good?" Both in terms of sort of songwriting and in terms of the mix and the production of it all as well.
Lyrics are about being there for someone, even if they're not there for you. Just hoping that maybe in the future they'll change their ways.